Aloha and welcome back to this series of videos comprising the Stick with the Winners class. My dad and I have just released a new book called Stick with the Winners: How to Conduct More Effective 12-Step Recovery Meetings Using Conference-Approved Literature. And this series of videos provides background information and additional details to help make this more meaningful. So now, Dad, Dick B., I'd like you to take it away, please.
Dick B. again. These next two videos, designated Parts 1 and 2, give a glimpse of the enormous body of information available today about the how and why of the highly successful old school AA. They will point out to Christian recovery providers, clergy, newcomers, sponsors, and many other resources many resources for finding the facts for themselves, and assist them in training willing newcomers and sponsors as to why early AA succeeded and how they can succeed today. And now let's look at some of the materials available for learning about and applying the principles of the early AA program and its practices today. Part 1. Groups 1 through 7 of the resources about the old school AA program are available today, and here they are. 1. The AA of Akron pamphlet, a manual for Alcoholics Anonymous. This pamphlet was published shortly after the Big Book came out in 1939 and contains the writing of Evan W. of Akron, whom Dr. Bob commissioned to write the pamphlet. This and the following 3 similar AA of Akron pamphlets can still be purchased from Akron AA Intergroup office and also are available online from a number of AA group websites. 2. The AA of Akron pamphlet, Spiritual Milestones for Alcoholics Anonymous. As with each of these 4 AA Akron pamphlets, the reader can find ample mention of the Bible, including references to favorite verses. And there are many statements about how the old school program actually worked, how Akron AA saw the 12 steps in light of their stress of the Bible and Christian fellowship leanings, and what a newcomer, a sponsor, a group, a hospital, and others should know in order to achieve the results of old school AA principles and practices. 3. The AA of Akron pamphlet, Second Reader for Alcoholics Anonymous, and the same general comments that we've just made apply here as well. 4. The AA of Akron pamphlet, A Guide to the 12 Steps of Alcoholics Anonymous, and again, the same comments apply as we've just made about the other pamphlets. 5. The very clear 7-point summary of the original Akron AA Christian Fellowship, quoted in the AA General Service Conference Approved book, Dr. Bob and the Good Old Timers, at page 131. 6. The descriptions of the first 8 of the 16 practices of the real Akron AA program, which can be found discussed in more detail at pages 27 to 34 of our book, Stick with the Winners: How to Conduct More Effective 12-Step Recovery Meetings Using Conference-Approved Literature by Dick B. and Ken B. And the 7th is the descriptions of the second 8 of the 16 practices of the real Akron program, which can be found discussed in more detail at pages 34 to 37 of Stick with the Winners: How to Conduct More Effective 12-Step Recovery Meetings Using Conference-Approved Literature, and it's by Dick B. and Ken B.